Hello and good afternoon, London. My name is Chris Hill, and I am the Senior Manager of Developer Platforms. And I'm very excited to speak to you all today about T-Mobile's pursuit of unicorn status. Now, this is in respect to developer platforms, which is my favorite subject, and I'm highly passionate about this. And I feel like, and I'm really excited because all of us can relate to this. We either lead developers, or we've been a developer, or we understand, we empathize with the developer experience. So I hope that it resonates. I'm going to start with the developer experience and walking us through what a developer experience maybe is like in your enterprise and how we can improve it. I'm going to go into transformation. I know that word gets overused a lot, but what does it mean to transform and change the way that you work? I'm going to dissect that a little bit. I'll also mention the unicorn playbook and what unicorns, basically how they operate, and maybe what we need to do to catch up, and some of the lessons learned within T-Mobile, at least on our journey so far. So I'm going to kick us off in an area that a lot of people don't really like to talk about, and that is the onboarding process. This is where I feel developers first lose their motivation. And the best analogy is, you know, when you get your IKEA furniture, you've got this instruction booklet. All the steps are laid out in front of you. And you have little cartoon versions of yourself that basically just show you like either really confused or don't do that. This is the designers from IKEA that are empathizing with the experience you're going through or that you are going to go through as you build this table. There's also a little nice like tools chart and inventory chart that literally lays it out all in front of you. These are all of the pieces that you'll need. And these are all the tools that you need to put these pieces together. I'm still waiting for the day when I inherit a software project or join a software project that it comes with a list of reasonable instructions like this. Like I'm putting together an IKEA table, but every software project I've joined as a developer feels like I just stumbled on step number 650 of the IKEA table build cycle, but the instructions are actually missing. Well, where did those go? I don't know. And every screw is the wrong size. And every screw is completely stripped. There's no way I can be productive at what I just landed myself in. If I could just get somebody to walk me through how the software has been built before, or someone show me like the design documents and why you made those decisions. But instead, I'm stuck raising a flurry of access requests. I'm stuck looking at incomplete architecture drawings if I can find something, and thousands of people that, well, everyone has their food ready and they're watching me try and build a table and saying, how come your table's not done yet? Maybe after scouring the earth, I'm able to obtain a hard copy that tells me how or where I need to go to ask for access for code and environments. This would be step-by-step instructions on how to run, essentially get into service tools, ServiceNow, Remedy, ticket raising types of tools. And if I'm lucky, when I do make those requests, the people in the approval chain are in the office this week, and I can finally start to actually look at code. I'm really excited. In a larger enterprise, that SLA for the approval workflow of what you just asked for, oh yeah, that's a 5-day SLA. Okay, so I'm sitting on my hands until then. But then maybe when I actually do get access to the system, they're so fragmented that it's a context switch every time I go from one tool to the next tool. And basically, in order for me to fully understand and fully utilize the tool chain that I have at my disposal to do my job, I need to understand the narratives of every company who builds each one of these tools. I got to jump into why a company decided to put that part of the workflow there, and then I got to log into another tool and understand where that company was coming from, just to do my job. Does this sound familiar to anybody? I mean, what a way to welcome a new developer into a company or even into a new project. Like, congratulations, here's the most demotivational and disenfranchising way that you can join our project. I honestly don't know why more developers don't run for the hills. Like, patience is not a quality that I usually see a lot of in developers. Let's say your motivation started at 10 out of 10 on day one. Oh, new project, new company, I'm really excited, now I'm going to kick off my career. You're at 10 out of 10, right? After going through a painful onboarding experience, and before you're ever even able to look at code, you're down to like a 2. You better hope that the code is perfectly written and there's no debt and it's tightly organized, because you don't have much motivation left to work with. Now, at T-Mobile, customer experience is in our blood. We love the customer experience. And just like a better subscriber experience leads to lasting and growing revenue, a better developer experience leads to higher software throughput and higher retention, higher levels of innovation. And the more investment you make to keep the motivation up and the friction down from the beginning, the happier your devs will be, and the more productive. So why does this make sense? How do I rationalize developer experience to results? How do I reconcile this? And the less cognitive load for the context switches will decrease your overall cycle time. You will be faster at delivering products, the less you have to worry about the fragmentation on the tool chains that deliver your products. There's also